Hello, Realtors. Today I'm going to show you how to sell the features of your listing. This is a dramatically missed service that real estate agents do not offer today, okay? I want to get you more showings, more offers, and we're going to have a higher service than just the keys in the lockbox. Send me an offer, okay? So, number one, in this episode, the phone first system that gets the buyer's agents to engage. So, number one, three things I'm going to go over, but number one is phone first system will get the buyer's agent to engage. Simple questions map out your client's features to their buyer's needs, and then how you can create value on the call so your offer ends up arriving stronger and cleaner, higher price. So let's get started. This real estate marketing trailblazers where the different works and the brave dominate. Our industry has gone silent. Agents hide behind text. Everybody's a Facebooker. They message everybody. My gosh. As all you're getting out of most agents today is through a showing app, 2 o'clock, show it, the keys in the lockbox, bring me an offer. That's it. That's not marketing. That's access control. Your job is to sell the home. That starts with a phone call to every buyer's agent before the showing and a follow-up call after. Now, use your voice to discover the needs, what they're looking for, any roadblocks. Do they have money? The call, I say 2 to 3 minutes. Start off friendly. Hey, it's Bill Coughlin. You wanted to show 123 Maple Street. Thanks for the booking. Can I ask you a couple of quick questions to make your tour more relevant? Let's get this home sold. So, number one is, are they ready to move now? Or do they have to sell something first? They got cash in hand? Okay, now right here, I'm looking for the key words of pre-approved. Okay, and if they haven't gone to their bank, they haven't done their due diligence, which I'm going to say, folks, today is probably 50% of the buying agents have done a horrible job on getting their buyer qualified through the mortgage broker or the bank. Horrible job. And often I hear the words, well, that's private information. I don't ask them about how much down payment they have. I'm going, oh my Lord, folks, you're their agent. That is actually your job to help them qualify. Don't waste your time showing a home if they have no money. Okay, please. This is your absolute basic tool that you need to use. Let me help you qualify your home purchase. What can you afford? Now, yes, respect privacy. And I put in my documentation that my clients allow me to discuss their needs to any other realtor that will help us get them the best deal and find the right home. Okay, so if you need to add an extra clause in there to allow you to speak freely to the selling agent and coordinate, then do it. But avoid wasting your client's time if the fit isn't right. My gosh, folks. So number one, let's match our house features to the needs of your buyer. Let's start off with, how much parking do you need? Do you need a boat or a trailer? We've got access through the side yard right into the backyard. So we've got a little bit of a workshop there, but you can actually drive there. It's over 8 feet wide. Is that important? Of course, if the buying agents, oh yes, we could really use some extra parking and we do have a boat. There you go. Now, do you need a suite? Is it part of your financing to have an income helper, a mortgage helper? Well, the basement does not have a finished suite, but it's roughed in. The bathroom's already in, and it would probably take 30,000 to finish a compact kitchen with and fix up the shower and maybe the washer and dryer. So this can really help. If you need this, we can stage this for you. We bring in a fridge and a stove and some cabinets, and the appraiser will usually accept that the suite is pending, and the bank will allow that potential rent to help your client qualify, right? So good. Now, by the way, when do your folks need to move in? Uh, Okay, they're renting, so it can be adjustable. Well, that's perfect. My clients would actually like a 45-day completion. They've already bought something, so they're planning to move at the end of next month. And that would be pretty important to us. That'll probably save you a couple of nickels if you can match our dates so we don't have to go rent somewhere, right? Okay. I mean, that we have to pay for it. Excuse me. That would really help if we can coordinate the dates of our purchase. So that's probably worth a couple of dollars to you. Okay. Now, question: Have your family got some children? Elementary, high school? What do you guys need? Oh yeah, you got two little kids. Okay. Well, guess what? John Smith Elementary School is just 4-minute walk from this home, and it's right on a quiet street. Like it's absolutely perfect for a young family. So there you go. Public school, yeah. Oh, Christian school. Okay, well, now we're going to have to drive, but the Christian elementary is about, it's a 12-minute drive, okay? But it's really high quality, very high recommendations. Are your clients local, or they know the neighborhood, or are they coming from out of town? Okay, okay. Well, listen, we've done a very good narrated video which will dramatically help them understand the schools, the shopping, the parks, the exercise gyms, all mapped out. Really good to explain that, okay? So please pass it on. Okay, listen, your client's got any interest in a swim spa? Well, we've got a 14-foot swim spa pool. Uh, Now, that's cost them 35 grand. If you have no need for it, we'll keep it. We'll even knock 5 grand off the price or something, okay? But, explain that to your clients and tell me if there's value. If there's no value, we'll take it. If it's really important to them, and nice if they paid a little bit for the $35,000 swim spa. By the way, that's not a hot tub. It's not 104 degrees. It's more like 85 degrees. It's designed for swimming. Okay. Got any needs such as a large dog? Well, we're fully fenced, and there's an actual little dog house with a very nice, easy to maintain a little deck area there, right? So perfect. Okay. Price wise, is this within your financial reach, or do you need to have a discount on the price? Okay. Well, just got to tell you, we priced this not at an asking price coming down 100 grand or anything. We priced this at a selling price or even a starting price. So I know we'll probably have 3 to 4 offers. So it's not going to sell below list 100%. It's right in our Schedule A, our documentation, and we do not take offers below list. And please be prepared. It's probably going to go up 25, 50 grand. All your clients don't want to compete on any offers. That they absolutely don't want multiple offers. Okay, well, listen, there's one down the street. It's 200,000 higher. They'll have no offers for sure, so that would be a good one to show them. They can spend a whole bunch more money, and but they won't have competing offers. We've priced this the lowest price in the entire community, and that is going to give us probably 25 buyers this Saturday, and I'm going to guess at least 2, 3 offers. Okay, so we have not priced this high, coming down 100 grand. We have priced it right on the money for sure. There is zero room in our price, just so you know. Okay. Uh, have you guys got your own appliances? You want our appliances? Okay. Um, okay. Well, listen. If you need the mortgage helper income of a basement suite, we can get the basics there, and we can have a fridge, stove, and some cabinets for an appraisal to have that help the banks justify a mortgage income helper. Okay. Now, by the way, dumb question, but I have your guys already been pre-approved with the mortgage lender. Okay. That's private information. Okay. Well, do you know if they got a good down payment and you've gone through the numbers with them a little bit? No, you don't ask your client anything about their finance because it's private. Huh. Well, listen, I'm going to say for myself, I'm talking over 1,000 sales in my life. I absolutely take agency important to say that I'm here to help you, and to do that, you need to tell me everything you can. And number one is, have you been to the bank, and which one, and do you have a pre-approval letter? And let me talk to your mortgage broker and help you coordinate this. Maybe we have to have the basement suite ready to help get our approval, right? So for some agents, and I'll say as many as 50%, no longer take any responsibility to find out whether their client is qualified. You guys, that is crazy time. And quite honestly, I would say to any buyer's agent, listen, I'm sorry, but uh, we would not take a showing from you if you cannot show us your clients have ability to buy the home. Okay, I'm just suggesting. Okay, and if you did write an offer, I will write right in the offer that your buyers have to give me permission to call their mortgage broker to confirm their financial abilities before we remove our personal subject to qualifying your buyer. Okay, so quite honestly, if you don't want to do it, I'll do it. Okay, but somebody needs to call the mortgage broker. Somebody needs to seriously understand their ability to buy this property. Okay, so that's me asking. Now, by the way, check with your clients that they love the swim spa. Now, listen, we've made a really good informational movie here. It's not just a slideshow. It talks about all the features of the house. Please share that with them. And in there, we'll explain the swim spa. It's not 104 degrees, it's more like 85. It's designed for swimming. And if they really love it, hopefully they'll pay something for it. If they don't see any value, we'll give them like a $5,000 discount. We'll remove it ourselves. Okay. Okay, well, just so you know, it's a big lot. Oh, by the way, is your buyer an actual investor? Are they plan to live in the house, or are they going to just rent it out and develop it in the future? Oh, well, as you see, we have a 12,000 square foot lot. That's 125 feet wide. Uh, the city indicates we can for sure split it into two lots. The zonings are 578, and we have for sure, the city would theoretically say, they've said that we could probably do three townhomes. So the good news is the storm, the sewer, the water is at lot line. Off-site costs are minimal. Uh, it's like $150,000 savings to some of the other listings. The neighbors are open to assembly. So if your clients ready to assemble, make an entire apartment building, we can probably end up going 6 stories tall. And the three neighbors, two of them are ready to sell now, so they can assemble three lots for better part of 3/4 of an acre. And the last guy, I think you could work with him even if it had a little bit of a 3-year term or something. And the city right now will not allow a 6-story high rise, but right across the street they are. So, it's hard to guess, but within 2, 3, 4, 5 years, this will now be a 6-story apartment building. So it's a very, very good long, middle to long-term investment for your clients. By the way, we're getting currently we are actually renting. I'm talking different home now, but the rental income is this and this, and the tenants have been there for this long and that long and willing to stay on, right? So address that investor crowd. So is there anything else you can think of your clients would need? I can check with mine, but the roof is this old and the hot water tank is this old and it's all being totally updated, new windows, et cetera, et cetera. So, and the neighbors are phenomenal, but please, there's an informational movie that gives you many, many features of this home and this neighborhood so your clients can really get a lot of their questions answered. Okay. Okay, well, listen, I'll text you the suite rough-in diagram, and for that investor, I'll text you, I'll send you the layout of that triplex or that three townhouses and the services, the sewer lines, etc. And look forward to your showing. Now, listen, I'm asking for a promise here. Rather than show it and disappear from ever and never return my calls, can you please make me a promise? Can you at least reply as to what you loved about it, what's missing, what can we do to make this deal go together? If you say, Bill, you have to come down 50 grand to make a sale, you got to tell me that. So please ask your clients what number brings them to the table today, right? If price is an issue. I'm not saying we'll come down. Our listings are designed to be very firm. By the way, we don't list high and come down 100 grand. All of our listings are designed to be at absolute market value, if not at a starting price, with every buyer coming to see it. And ideally, we'll get multiple offers and it'll rise up to fair value. Oh, you're saying your client never wants to do multiple offers. Okay, well, we've priced it very, very good. But I will suggest that there's one down the street that's 200,000 higher. They will absolutely get no offers this weekend, so you can go in there and make an offer and hopefully get fair value, okay? But they don't have to worry about any competing offers. The only reason why you have competing offers is because we are priced very, very sharp. We're the best deal in all of town. So, in fact, I know I'll probably end up with 2 or 3 offers, so check with me, but I'm telling you right now, it's probably going to go at least 25, if not 50 grand overpriced. If you buy the one down the street, you'll maybe end up spending an extra 100, but you don't at least get any multiple offers, right? Okay, well, listen, lots of, you got any more questions, please ask me. I don't want to waste your time on a showing that is the wrong size, not enough parking, all the features your clients needs are not here. I'm trying to match you exactly with what your clients need. So check with them to see if that swim spa means anything or whether or not the mortgage broker feels that we need the basement income for that mortgage helper suite, right? Okay, appreciate your time. Thank you. Now, realtors. I virtually know no one that does that. It's like about 70% of the realtors today, I'll get a message back saying, show at 2 o'clock, confirmed, keys on the front door, bring me an offer. That's it. Didn't tell me one single feature. Didn't try to match my client's needs to your home values. Did not try to upsell me in anything. Like, this has got great neighbors, the policeman's next door, the fireman's on the other side. Walking to school is very safe and a nice quiet street. Anything, the quality of the school, nothing. So please, I'm challenging you. if you're listening to the many top trailblazer realtors, the ones in the top percent, what do they do different? They do this. They really spend time trying to sell all the features of their home to the needs of the buyer. And that means you have to get on the phone and you have to ask a whole bunch of questions. I know that's a lot different than just messaging on Facebook, but this is a job skill. Please take advantage of it, learn it. And by the way, of course, we want you to like our channel. We want you to put up notification for every video. We got 1,000 secrets to share with you to put you right in the top 1% of production. These are skills you need to learn. In fact, I talk to many agents. I often ask them, what was your previous career? Oh, I had a PhD in engineering. Holy crackers. So what's that, like 7,000 hours of study, right? Yes. And I spent 120,000 in education costs. Holy crackers. Boy, you put in a lot of work to be a professional engineer. So what work have you done to be a professional realtor? Oh, well, I just love talking to people, so I spend a lot of time talking to my clients. Well, that's good. But what are you learning for skill sets? If you could learn the 1,000 secrets from the top trailblazers across North America, would that shouldn't be $1 million extra bonus to your bottom end, right? So I know you've taken the courses the real estate board makes you take, how to not be discriminatory or racist and fill out the disclosures properly. But I'm talking skills, how to feature your home to the buyers out there, how to best communicate the amazing backyard, the good neighbors, the swimming pools next door, whatever it is, all the features of your neighborhood, so your client's home is sold to buyers that really appreciate or are paying for those features, right? If it's a specially built custom home, it's got the extra thick insulation, it's got the fancy, bigger, higher quality heating system, all of those features. If you don't tell the buyers and the buyer agents, they're not going to pay for it. So your job is to understand all the value of your property and to articulate it, communicate it to the buyers out there. And by the way, a narrated video is almost critical here. But number one is talk to the buyer's agents and communicate the big list of all your extra features to them. And you start by asking them their 20 questions on what their clients need. And don't give up when a realtor says, oh, I'm not going to tell you anything, that's all private. You don't even need that customer to show your home. If they're a taxi driver that just shows their clients 100 homes and never asks them what they need, I don't think you want them in the house, because they're not going to have the ability to sell them the home for the value that it is. So, I'm just saying, I'm challenging you to live the higher standard here and learn skills. If you spent 7,000 hours becoming a degree in accounting or whatever, spend some serious time learning how to have the top skills to be the best agent. Okay? Bye-bye for now.